It was 1 year ago we marched on Parliament and other provincial legislators calling on the government to stop the proposed changes to the PMPRB, which were standing in the way of Trikafta coming to Canada. The FDA had approved the life-changing drug for use in the United States several months earlier, and stories of miraculous improvements in health were flooding the internet. We were worried that red tape here in Canada would mean Canadians would never get the opportunity to experience the impacts of this life-changing drug. A lot has happened since then. The world has been rocked by the COVID-19 pandemic, and everyone has learned what it's like to be cautious and live in fear of getting sick. And many have compared this experience to living with cystic fibrosis. Amid the chaos, you, the CF community, have stood strong and kept fighting like you always do. CF Canada and our National Advocacy Network of volunteers had held a virtual meeting challenge with MPs across Canada, and we together managed to meet with 40% of our MPs. We raised the profile of the experience of people living with cystic fibrosis and how Trikafta could change their lives. Cystic fibrosis was discussed in Parliament countless times last year, and we formed a historic all-party emergency access to Trikafta caucus of supportive federal MPs. Thanks to your hard work, the PMPRB delayed implementation. They even highlighted the work of the CF community, who sent in over 900 letters explaining the impact these guidelines could have on the lives of Canadians. But still we waited, and we continued to lose members of our community because of it. Then, in November, the first milestone we've been fighting for finally arrived, and we at CF Canada were so excited to share the news. We shared the news that Trikafta was coming to Canada, and it was a huge moment for all of us. Things finally started moving from there, with the manufacturer submitting an application to Health Canada and both priority and aligned reviews granted, which shortened the time frame for review to less than 12 months. We still have a lot of work to do to ensure we get Trikafta and other modulators into the hands of those who need them. And we know time is critical because CF can't wait and lives are at stake. We at CF Canada will not stop pushing until we get these needed medications available to all in Canada who need them. And I know that together, with the CF community, we can make this happen. So as I reflect on the last year in our fight for access to modulators, I'm so thankful for you, our mighty and tenacious CF community, and for our team at Cystic Fibrosis Canada. I'm also hopeful that in 2021, that through our collective efforts, we will result in seeing the greatest change for our community. Thank you so much for all you do, and take care.